Solutions to address the cost of living crisis, not more big government spending, which has proven to make inflation worse, but solutions that cut taxes and let you keep more of your money. Because, and I think we all know this, the fact is the more these Liberals spend, the worse your life gets. So, we asked the government to suspend the carbon tax and the GST on gas and diesel. That would help a lot to bring down the cost of gas and, frankly, everything else. We've also been asking that the government let Canadians go back to their pre-COVID normal. Experts and leaders across the country agree with us and have called for the federal government to remove the vaccine mandates that are hurting Canadians and causing chaos at the airports. Now, just yesterday, after immense pressure from Conservatives, the government gave in and announced some changes to their vaccine mandates, but they did keep some restrictions in place. Unfortunately, the changes they announced yesterday will do nothing to fix the chaos at the airports. While millions of Canadians who were barred from traveling in Canada now can, it's too late for so many. So many Canadians were hurt while the Prime Minister stubbornly clung to vaccine mandates without any evidence that they were necessary. And while he dragged his feet, families were separated. Grandparents couldn't see their grandchildren, and weddings, funerals, and the birth of children were missed. These are milestones and memories that so many Canadians will never get back. This fact will be the Prime Minister's legacy. A legacy of dividing, wedging, and stigmatizing Canadians, all for his own gain. Because every time we brought forward any of our positive solutions, the Prime Minister always said no. Sadly, he thinks that by saying no to us, Conservatives, he's hurting us politically. But the reality is he's saying no to you, to Canadians, and he's causing you stress, he's causing you hurt, he's causing you anxiety. We're trying to show Prime Minister Trudeau that he's hurting you and get him to change his mind and actions. Not for us, but for you. Nous aimons tous ce pays, je le sais. Quelles que soient vos idées politiques, vos origines.
This is regardless of your political ideas or origins. We all love Canada. You also want Canada to be its best.
I know that. Whatever your political stripe, your background, or wherever you are from, you love Canada and you want it to be the best that it can be. My Conservative colleagues and I do as well, and we want to unite Canadians, but through a different approach than what we have seen. Now, I have to admit, we Conservatives are very different from the Trudeau Liberals. We are. While he divides, wedges, and stigmatizes Canadians for political gain, or tries to scare Canadians by importing U.S. problems to Canada, I and my Conservative colleagues in the House of Commons are squarely focused on doing everything that we can to make life better for you. We want to bring forward real solutions so that tomorrow can be a better day. Now, let's be honest. Here in Canada, we don't always agree on everything. We sometimes, just like any family, have our points of contention. Conservatives believe that's actually a good thing. That's because we believe in Canada, a Canada that celebrates freedom and honors diversity. Now, I'm going to tell you this. When I say diversity, I am not talking about identity politics. I am not talking about separating people based on differences like the Liberals like to do. No. Conservatives believe in freedom of thought, belief, expression, and opinion. And out of that freedom comes a rich diversity. And that's exactly what Canada is about. In Canada, unity is not uniformity. We should always welcome different views and different perspectives. We can achieve great things if we respect one another, if we listen to each other, and genuinely strive to work together. We can't achieve this by playing politics and driving Canadians apart, like the Prime Minister is doing. Now, at this point, I have to mention something that has been very concerning for us and for many Canadians. In February, when the Prime Minister invoked the Emergency Measures Act, freezing bank accounts and shutting down civil liberties, he set a very serious and a very dangerous precedent. Conservatives and many Canadians, including experts, were skeptical, but he and his Minister of Public Safety said that they used it because law enforcement asked for it. We have now learned that that is not true. In fact, it is absolutely false. We saw the Public Safety Minister repeat over and over again over the course of many months that law enforcement asked for the Emergencies Act, that the Liberals only invoked it because they were asked, that they didn't have any other options. We now know from testimony that was false. The minister misled the House, he misled MPs, and more importantly, he misled Canadians. He has corrupted the committee and the upcoming inquiry, both charged with the task of probing the government for its use of the Emergencies Act. And for that reason, he needs to resign. The Prime Minister needs to ensure that the Minister of Public Safety resigns. Now, I have to tell you, I am concerned that the Prime Minister won't do this, because he's done it before. Misleading Canadians is something that we are used to from this government. When Canadians caught the Prime Minister breaking the rules in the SNC-Lavalin scandal and the We Charity scandal, Trudeau shifted the blame and attacked his opponents. He even kicked out 2 strong, smart women from his own caucus just because they called him out. We hope this time he does the right thing and asks the Public Safety Minister to resign. Now, it's also important to remind ourselves that these are the soft-on-crime Liberals who are changing our laws to let criminals who've committed crimes with guns do their time at home under house arrest. They are effectively putting offenders back in the very same communities that are terrorizing them. They are loosening sentencing restrictions for hardened criminals and making our prison system a series of revolving doors. The Liberal soft-on-crime approach has failed Canadians. It's failed you. If you live in a city like Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, or Winnipeg, this has failed you. Under the Liberals, gun crime has skyrocketed and murders are at a 30-year high. Their gun bans are illogical and ineffective and nothing more than political posturing. Gun criminals need to be put in jail. Now, these criminals can get help when they're in jail. But for goodness sake, do not let them out on the streets again to hurt innocent people. It seems that in all of these areas, the Prime Minister has completely lost sight of what Canadians need, and it's hurting you and your families. But don't give up hope, because Conservatives will keep working. We are a strong and unified caucus, and we are a strong, unified, and big party. Over 600,000 Canadians have joined our party and our movement. It is historic. And we will keep bringing forward ideas to make life better for all Canadians. To my colleagues here today, as we finish these final weeks before we go back to our ridings, let me thank you for your incredible work over the last several months. It truly has been the honor of my life to work with you and to lead you as together we serve Canadians. Let's continue, colleagues, to defend Canadians from the crushing cost of living and help give them hope for their future. Let's do everything that we can to unite Canadians to build a better country for everyone. I began my remarks today speaking directly to Canadians, and I want to end that way. to you who are watching and listening, don't give up hope on your dreams and desires for you and your family. And don't give up hope on this great country, on Canada, because we Conservatives won't stop until Canadians are able to get their lives back and have all of the things that so many have worked so hard for. On that, I give you my word. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Let's have a great day.
All right, so we're just listening there to Interim